Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and this is a Sunday night chat. And I am so happy it is Sunday night. So happy it's Sunday night because I look forward to this all week. And a couple of people text me, "Do you know your live streams? There's the Super Bowl's going to be on?" Yeah, well, don't really care, but I hope everybody is doing well. Yes, I clocked on 3 minutes early, which I never do. Hey, Dragon, you're at work. Stop by to hit the like. I appreciate that. Monica Lynn, Super Fish Bowl. Isn't that funny? And then I have the two fish that are fighting. I got the Trimac versus the Oscar 2022. Canisteo Valley cichlids. I keep the bigger Central American cichlids housed single male or pairs, even with pairing. Good. Oh, I hope you're going to stick around because I got some questions and some things to talk about. I still have losses, usually with the smaller female. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm taking it nice and slow intro since I did come in a little bit early. I am going to turn on my intro to see if the video and audio is okay. So you guys have to let me know, please.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Oh, thank you, Bob, for the AV check. MNC Aquatics, hey. Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. Hey, Susie Q. XO. I like that. So how is everybody tonight? This is going to be fun because there's so much going on in my fish room. So much going on. Moving all these larger tanks. Trying to combine it some. I'm going to start off with the fish that I probably will never have a tank meet. Probably never. Let's see, which video is on him? This is my Triton. What's up, aquatic news? Freaky fish lady. Hey, Stephen P. That's right. Hey, everybody, it's... Okay, we won't sing that. So this is Triton the Trimac. He will probably never, ever be with anybody unless Cooper has a female for me. And even then, it will only be while mating. Only be while. Because, and let me tell you, I have been so fascinated ever since I pulled him in this room, even though I put him in a smaller tank. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's just too big. It's too big. I'm not ready to be that big because let me tell you. Let me see if smaller works. Oh, yeah, smaller works. Smaller works much better. But I have been just fascinated with how gorgeous he is. Now, he was in the 90-gallon out there, but I wanted him in here, but I don't have room to set up the 90-gallon in here. So I set up this 55 and said, let me see how this works out. And he immediately colored up. Like amazingly, as you can see, he's got the. Do you see him? He is nose to nose with that Oscar. I wish. Let's see if we can see this. These two. So they get some interaction there with everybody being safe, because I think my Triton would just destroy everybody. But I thought that about some other fish. So I would love to hear what you guys think and how you guys introduce tank mates. Because with all this moving around, I have tried some combinations. And what that does in my world is it brings everything to a screeching halt. Because when I combine two large fish, that is my main focus for a couple days as I just sit there and watch the tank. I've got my pond net ready. And even like right now, I have two 40-gallon breeders ready to go with sponge filters that's actually seated in other tanks ready to put in there just in case emergencies happen and I gotta take one of those fish out. But I've been so fascinated with Triton. He's so happy in here, and I'm so happy that he's right next to me and I get to interact with him. And I keep saying him because a lot of his fins are long and trailing, but I don't rightly know. But I just think it's him. And he's got a heart tattoo right up here. One of his dots is a heart, and that's because he loves me. Yeah. Hi, Scott. Scott. And Jenny Lynn's in the house. Oh my goodness. Look at almost missed everybody. Did I miss Jennifer Weaver? What's going on? Jeremy, look at, I did miss. My whole chat jumped. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Just give me a holla if I missed you. I have no experience in introducing monster fish to monsters, but in general, I introduce with the lights off and then watch the tank like a hawk. That's exactly what I've been doing. I have been watching one tank at a time like a hawk. But there's also some other things, like when I'm introducing new African cichlids, let's say I've got a tank of peacocks out there, I'm not going to introduce a new fish. If I get 2 or 3 fish from a store, whether the same or all separate, and they're through their quarantine, I will introduce all 3 fish at the same time. I definitely don't want to introduce just one African cichlid, especially Mbuna or peacock. Not too sure about haps, but at a time, because I don't want them picking on them, because it seems to be they'll all go after that one. So what I like to do with those is rearrange their hiding spots, clean the tank, give everybody a change. They're all worried about finding their new territory. I put the 3 fish in. This time I put 4 in. But they're not big monster fish, but they got monster attitudes. So, and I've been watching quite carefully because I've got quite a few yellow labs in there. And those yellow labs are just so gentle and docile. Somebody says, sup, Patty? So Patty must be in the chat. Hello, Patty. Dennis, hello. Yeah. So that's what I do with my African cichlids. My Triton, the Trimac, I'm not going to introduce him to anything. But let's take a look at my Oscar. Now, remember, he's been in this 180. I haven't seen him since I set up the tank. I finally took him out and put him in the female electric blue Jack Dempsey tank. And let's see. There we go. Oh, there's glare. There's glare, but they seem to be getting along fine. You see how small she is? Don't let that deceive you. But this is my gentle giant Oscar. This isn't Jay. This is my gentle giant Oscar. And they seem to be doing good. Every once in a while, there'll be a little splisher and splashing. I'm on heightened alert when that happens, watching the tank. Like I said, I got other tanks ready to go. But they seem to be doing really well over there. And I like the fact, because I'm in this is like my office now all the time. And I got a Starry Night cichlid. I'm looking, he's just a baby. He's only this, you can't see me. You can't see me, but he's only this big, a Starry Night cichlid. So he's going to get bigger. I don't know if he's going to have a tank mate or not. But, oh, hi, Triton. Look how beautiful. This is dull. I can see it on the screen compared to what I see in real life. No. And I think I'm feeding him more just because he's next to me. What do you think about floating a fish in a receptacle? I think that's great. What I like to do is when I'm introducing a fish, if he's the one floating, or if I know I have a could-be problem fish in there, I'll put the so-called problem fish or the biggest attitude fish in what I call the timeout tank, floating inside while I introduce him to the rest and let him get acclimated. I've done that before. I did that with my Polypterus. I put the Oscar in there. I didn't put the Polypterus in there. I put the Oscar in because I knew the Oscar was going to think it's his tank. So I do that, Patty. I like that idea very much. But I also use those floating little tanks, and a lot of times I use a 5 gallon tank and like float it up here with the clamp. But I use that as a timeout as well. So when somebody needs to go in a timeout, I'll use one of my net tanks and put them in timeout. So they're still in that tank, but they've been removed from the situation, and a lot of times that's all it takes, or I'll add more plants. But that is an absolute great idea. But not much decor in those tanks, especially my Dovai tank, right? Because they'll just freak out around it. Ooh, look at it, just keeps the chat just keeps flying. So I'm very, ooh, what was that? Did I just see a flash in front of me? So I'm very excited about Oscar because he's been in this 180 since I set it up, 2 months ago? And I haven't seen him since. And I thought it was the light, so I turned the lights off. Well, I actually unplugged them because I can't figure out how to turn them off yet. Nothing. So now that he's in this tank, he's his old self again. He's out and about. Let's see if we could do that again. Because he's out and about. See with this little lady in here, this little electric, she's not electric blue, just a regular Jack Dempsey female. I got her from a store and she was pretty beat up. So these two I thought would be a really good pair. And so far, so good. But let me tell you, you can't always predict what's going to happen. And even if something's really good happening right now, doesn't mean it's going to be really good moving forward. I took a video clip because, well, let's see if I got Larry D's in the house. IHSP Tank Tribe. I love it. I love it. Hello, everybody. Mike's Aquatics. Saying hi, Bob. And I know there's a Super Bowl going on, and some people probably give a crap about that. That's good. Only Oscars timeout time would that be in a breeder box. It's like a breeder box, but it's like a handmade one I made out of netting, and it's much larger. And not netting, that I don't have it here. The plastic mesh, like a plastic mesh. So I made some for my filter boxes, but it's big enough where they can turn around, but they can't eat their way through. I bet you if I left them there long enough, they could chew their way through it. But the breeder boxes are too small when we're talking like these Oscar fish or the Polypterus or like the Trimac. Those breeder boxes, I have yet to find a good sized breeder box that I could do that with. But Oxy Fish Kodo, I like that. I like that. Is that a 90 tall? This one, or are you talking in the back with the Oscar? No, believe it or not. Which tank? This tank? This is an old Odell. And I believe it's categorized as a 55. It's got the footprint of a 40-gallon breeder, but about 4 inches taller. That's that one. This is a 55-gallon. And this one is my 180. Of course I don't have the right camera on because I move faster than I think. And this is my 180. This one's got the Polypterus. It's got the silver dollars. It has the 2 Oscars. What else is in there? Where's my electric blue Jack Dempsey? He's in there. And now that Oscar is out of there, I think somebody was picking on Oscar. I'm not sure who. I've got a funny feeling it was my medium size Oscar. Oh, there's my electric blue. There he is. See those little tiny stub of a fins? He's been like that since he's a baby. Oh, look how beautiful he is. Oh my gosh. When I got him, he was like the size of a dime, if not smaller. He was smaller than a dime. Oh, look how I love my fish, man. I'm just fascinated with them at all times. But he was covered in ick so bad. I'll go back over to my Trimac. He was covered in ick so bad when he was a baby. Him and another electric blue Jack Dempsey that only lived 4 years, so he didn't make it very well. but he lost his fins. I just assumed that they would grow back after all that we went through in the beginning. But he lives a happy life. Nobody picks on him. I don't see him picking on anybody. And he is just so colorfully spectacular. Love him. But I have the Biahe that I've yet to identify what kind. I've asked different people what kind of Biahe is this. And I'm pretty sure now I know it's a female. But I said, you know what? This fish is going to make a very good show fish. Because not only is, I'm going to say now, she spectacularly looks amazing, but she's not afraid when I shine the flashlight in, when I stick my hand up, she's very interactive. She's never tried to attack me when cleaning the tank, but she kind of gives me this here and there, you know. So I thought, let me try her, I didn't know it was a her though, with my Jay Wilson Angry Oscar. Call him Angry Oscar because he's always like thrashing about. Are you guys ready to see this video clip? Wait, he's getting close to 11 inches now. Oh, my Trimac. Yeah, my Trimac, unless you're talking about someone else. I should pay attention to the fish chat. Oh, the Dovai wouldn't fit in a 5-gallon, right? This is a little 20-gallon from my Starry Night cichlid, but he's only 1.5 inches now. Hey, Tom, how are you doing? That's a big one. He's 11 inch. And my Triton is now 11 inches that I just took footage of, tried to measure him. He's now 11 inches, and he's just doing so good in here. He's doing so good here. I'm so happy that I brought him in from the other room. If you rearrange the tank decor and add the new fish, they all have to establish new territories, especially with the... Yes, that's what I do with my Mbunas and my peacocks. And I never introduce one fish. It's kind of like forces me to get 3 fish or more, which, oh, twist my arm, twist my arm. But they got upgraded to a 75-gallon tank. So I was adding the 3 new fish. The other guys were in there while they were in quarantine. So they were in there for like 3 or 4 weeks. Everything was established. I did the same thing. I rearranged all the rocks, put the new fish in there, and then watched. That one I just pull up a chair and watch because I do not trust those fish at all. But so far so good. Everything is going good. The 2 biggest of the Mbunas, and I sent them to Lisa so she could identify them for me, and she did. Thank you, Lisa. They have their territory, and as soon as I rearrange, they claim their new territory. So like I can't tell which one's the leader of the tank, which one's the big boss, but they're peacefully sharing this tank right now, which is awesome. But I'm gonna hold the chat right there. Nice, he's halfway. The Dovai grows 18 inches. Oh yeah, that Dovai is gonna be a big one. Positive energy, love the host. Are you talking about me? I hope you're talking about me. That would make me feel really special today because right now I'm feeling a little excluded. Not from my fish fam, from the real people that I hang out with. Like, what? Whole nother story. But anyway, very comfortable with my fish fam and in my fish room at my computer with Poon upstairs. That's John Baga. His last name Poon. But are you guys ready for this video? Okay, this is Jay Wilson, which you know is my Angry Oscar, and this Biahe. And I just went out to took footage because they've been in there about a week. The first 3 days I sat there. Guess what I found in the tank? You guys got to tell me if you think this is normal. So I thought I'd take a video. Look who is protecting her eggs. I do not believe that they are fertilized because Jay Wilson is an Oscar. But this, I would say, could be one of the dangers of trying to put 2 fish together. Even though they are fine with each other, one's a male, one's a female, it sparked some breeding process. It sparked some kind of breeding behavior out of my Biahe. And if anybody knows what kind of viaje that is, oh, I would love to hear. Every time I ask, I get... And now I just took the footage for this video here, and eggs. What? So now I'm getting a little more nervous about that tank. Right underneath is a 40-gallon breeder ready to take her out. And there's another 40-gallon breeder. I don't have anything larger that's going, but those two tanks are ready to go. All they have to do is take seasoned sponge filters, throw them in, and they're good to go. Sorry, I've been MIA, Bob. I'm creeping back slowly. Keep creeping in. Don't creep out. When Oscars are big, they pick a spot and rarely move far. Yeah. Well, when I do water changes, my Oscars lie on the ground and like pout. Not this one, but Oscar over there. Just lies on the ground and pouts. Oh, my polypters are swimming around. I hope that Ornata comes out. And you know what her name is, right? Ornata. Lefty, a lot of numbers. Welcome. Yeah. What happened to the 13-inch Dovai? Corey at Co-op visited a guy with a few 3,500-gallon tanks. What? Oh, I do remember that. Can somebody put up Mr. Aquatic News link, please? Yes, please. Put up Mr. Aquatic News link. I would be very happy about that. Susie, stop saying 11 inches. Well, I didn't say 10 inches, right? So whip out your big 10-inch record of a band. I'm saying 11 inches. I'm saying 11 inches. And here's how I know, because this is a 12-inch tank, and she now fits nose to tail with just a little bit of wiggle room on both sides. So I'm thinking a 55 might not be, but she's not going to get as big as the Oscar. No. Oh my God, I love her, him, I don't care. The colors on this fish take my breath away. Oh, can you have a crush on a fish? Because I think I do, because I keep posting pictures and I want to say, look at this sexy fish, and I'm like, I better not. But I just think she's like, whoa. I know that feeling, Susie. Yeah. On a bare bottom tank, they'll swim back and forth. Ah, the Biahe Hartwigii. Is that right? A Biahe Hartwigii. Ooh! Thank you, Bob, for posting that link. I hope that's accurate. Well, it's a female. Her vent is out. Her eggs are on the wall. And maybe I could now find a male now that I know what she is. But she needs to breed with another Hartwigii, correct? She doesn't breed with any other, like, Biahe. Accurate? Select Peck in the house. Did I miss Select Peck? Howdy, Select Pet. I think I missed you sneak in. Levi's Aquatics. Hey. Gnarly Fish Tanks. Hello, everyone. What happened? There's my head. You know what that means? That means that camera went out. Who cares? Who cares about stupid cameras, right? Oh my God, I love that fish. Which one? The Dovai or... Oh, did he go to bed? Did he go behind that rock? I made sure I brought that rock over because that is his rock. Maybe he went to bed. Usually the lights are out. No. So I got my desktop video. Oh, that's not the right video. Cancel. What the heck? Oh, guys, I can't handle this. I just can't handle this. It's too much. Let me see if I can put up. Hey, BJ Palmer. What's going on? The Dragon says, it's possible the Oscar fertilized the eggs. That's a possibility. But it's not possible that they can actually turn into fish, right? An Oscar and a Biahe sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Sorry. Biahe, she's a Biahe, not a trip. What am I saying? Am I saying it wrong? Bieha. Did I say that right? Bieha. Not a B. Ah, she's not a trip. She's an old lady. Let me say it right. See if I got it right. Vieja is my vieja. Ha, ha, ha. Is that accurate, Eduardo? Am I getting closer? So my Spanish is not very good. As a grown-up, I tried to learn Spanish. See if I can remember. Estoy tratando de aprender español, pero es muy difícil. Muy difícil. Your sexy yellow one. Yes, that Triton, the Trimac. I just can't stop. So I made a coffee mug out of them. Put them on Instagram. Put them on Facebook. I was going to change in a relationship with Triton, but I don't think John would think that was very funny. Oh, he's out and about. Nope, he's out and about, and then he goes back. Come on, man. Come on over here. No, not laptop. Not laptop. Look at how beautiful that yellow is in contrast to the pink and his dots. He's just... The one dot on the side of his face is an actual heart shape. But let's go back to this video, because you're saying it's, how will I know if these eggs... So I thought I'd take a video. Look who is protecting her eggs. Huh. I do not believe that they are fertilized, because Jay Wilson is an Oscar. Huh. But this, I would say, could be one of the dangers of trying to put two fish together. Even though they are fine with each other, one's a male, one's a female, it sparked some breeding process. It sparked some kind of breeding behavior out of my viaje. And if anybody knows what kind of viaje that is, oh, I would love to hear. Every time I ask, I get a different answer. Ooh. Mugged by Q, and whether you put mugged by QU, QUE, and the email is muggedbyq@gmail.com. Send me a picture of your Oscar, and what it's going to be is like, see something. Okay, I'll give you an example. Here's Chris from Multi-Tech Addiction. This is one of his artwork serums, and then he's got his logo. So, do you want just your Oscar fish, or do you want words? Do you want something else up here? Do you want your logo on one side of your Oscar's name? Like, oh, do I have an example? I don't have an example. I got lots of examples, just not with me. Yeah. So this is what I did with this one. This one's, I have Triton the Trimac, and then I accidentally put his old title, and this is his new one, Amphilophus trimaculatus, and his old one is Cyclosoma trimaculatum. But Tom, let me know. Well, he actually checked with Dr. Lozelle, and it's the latter. It's an Amphilophus. I thought it was just changed, so I got it backwards. But yes, send me an email. Only Oscars, that's probably the best way then. Send me an email. But if anybody goes on my website to actually get a mug, make sure you use, check out the Fish Fam discount, because that's a 17% discount. That's a 17%, because 17 is the same as Susie Q, the letter Q. Yeah, I'm good like that. All these football fans in one place chatting away. I know, right? But yes, send me an email or go on my website. Either way, doesn't matter. I'll get them both. They both are going to come to me the same way. Only Oscars. Thank you for posting that. And she is, bless her. I just love Lumpster. Lumpster, is that Lumpy Dog Lumpster? Ooh, this would be good. Yeah, but it's fake football. It's the Super Fish Bowl. It's a Super Fish Bowl. Come on, guys. I thought that was hysterical. When I was making my thumbnail, I'm like, Super Bowl? How about a Super Fish Bowl? Yeah, I'm sitting here by myself and I cracked me up. I've been told that if you watch a video, it doesn't do that. So let me go do that right now. What? I see. I'm not following. Oh, Lefty. YouTube unsub people to even playing. Oh, they do that if there's like non-activity. Was what I was told. But I think you're accurate, Lefty, because I've watched people's videos and then go to watch them and I'm not subscribed. I'm like, I've never unsubscribed to anybody ever. And all of a sudden I'm not subscribed. So unless I hit a button by accident, it has happened and I can't figure it out. They're all named Oscar except for Lefty. That's why I saved one of your videos for later. My convict cichlid, Texas black belt, got together and have fry. So is it possible for an Oscar and a Vieja? Did I say right? Vieja. I got to get used to saying that. Viaje is a trip. Vieja is old lady. And even though she's not old, she's the puppy bowl. Yeah, there's the puppy bowl, but I like the Super Fish Bowl. I never left streams. It's a bunch of millionaires playing a child's game for a ridiculous ring. Wow. I think it's more like that wrestling thing that goes on where they play act. I think it's a lot of play acting. Not to say that there's not real athletes in it, but I think a lot of it's predetermined for just me. But I'm a little skeptical. But yes, if anybody else wants a mug, please let me know. I am trying desperately to create a business. Now, I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to create business policies. So I haven't started marketing yet, but I've started creating business policies. But I actually created this mug. This is going to be on my Tuesdays Coffee with Q. Okay, so this is my roller skating. Keep calm. These are my skates. I have light purple Moxie skates. Keep calm and roller skates. Do you see this? Do you see these skates? These are G50 skates. Do you know who that is skating? So I did that. Keep calm and roller skate. I thought I was being slick and clever. Didn't even ask permission. I just pretended like he was skating with me. How funny is that? I'm a little weird. I know that. But yes, I am trying really hard. And look what else I started making. Because I have this, the machine. Look at these keychains. Mugged by Q. Q Aquatics. Oh, this way. Mugged by Q. This is supposed to be for like sanitizer. And this is, I don't know, what, like an air stone? What would go in? Oh, chapstick. I love the keychains. Love the keychains. And then I was playing around with these microfiber towels. Look at these microfiber towels. Now, these are a little too long because when they get wet, it just looks like I spilled something blue. So this one, now that it's dry, you can see that it kind of says, get mugged by Q. But when it was wet, it just looked like I spilled coffee on it because the pile is so long. I don't care. I'm practicing. I'm playing. Before you know it, I'm going to be making t-shirts, but starting small, starting simple. White 11-ounce coffee mug. Not just for we the people, for any people that want them. Any people that want them. And then this is my axolotl. Beware of the attack axolotl. So I started building a fish tank and realized that this, because it's sharp edges, well, not sharp edges, but sharp edges, it would be probably better on a shirt. But anyway, that is how you get your fish on a mug. Because I got, where's Chris's? I got this one started. So if anybody wants Chris's artwork on a mug, his Severum, his Rotkeel Severum, this is going on the website very soon. And don't forget to hit the Fish Fam discount on the way out the door. Cichlids are pretty non-discriminatory on their breeding. Flowerhorn and blood parrots are most famous crossbreeds. Well, isn't this Trimac? This is an actual question. Oh, I forgot my camera died. Come on, man. I can't. Oh, good. Isn't the Trimac one of the original fish that bred with like another Amphilophus, like the red devil or the Midas? Is that accurate, or is that just one kind of flowerhorn? I don't know too much about it. Sports are all fake. I know, right? It's for entertainment only. Way too much money to leave it for chance. Exactly. I thought I was being like, you know, a crazy person again, but very nice, Susie. Thank you, Patty. I'm trying really, really hard. I was just thinking that it looks crisp. Oh, I like crisp. Lady Metalhead, what's up? That axolotl mug is just adorable. And so is my Valentine's Day one. Oh my gosh. I did sell a few of these Valentine's Day ones. I don't have it on me. It's an axolotl, right? And she says, I love you, Alotl. And it's an axolotl with hearts all over her. Lovey, lovey, lovey. Just sub to your channel, Select Peck, and we'll check out your videos later. Yes, Mr. Aquatics News, and thank you for posting it, because I think we should, I get so much comfort in the Fish Fam that I think everybody should just, am I allowed to say that everybody's sub everybody? Hey, Fish Dreams. And then this little guy. How can I get a picture of my yellow Oscar right here? All right, we're going to get dizzy. We're going to get dizzy with it. You ready to get dizzy with it? Let's see if this works. Now, this is just a tiny little, like, I think it's a 17-gallon aquarium. But he's just a little guy, too. Oh, my gosh. I love my yellow Oscar. I cannot wait. Yeah. And then there's the natural tank. Now, these natural tanks, I have a very small amount of fish in there. Oh, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. So I have some lemon tetras that I found in a fish store that I was like a dream fish of mine, but they're old lemon tetras. I didn't care. I got them. And some beautiful koi guppy, like 3 koi guppy, 5 lemon tetra, and a partridge. No, and 4 or 5 blue Mickey Mouse platies. That's it. And this is a 75-gallon. Because I'm trying to get the garden growing. I'm trying to get my aquatic garden growing, and it is a very deep bed, dirted tank. And I have had to do like 90% water changes on it every week. I was not prepared for the greenery, the dark green, thick water. Now I know the plants, like the fish, didn't mind it. I did my testing. There's no problems. But I just kept doing water changes. The 40-gallon breeder below, you can't see it now, which has maybe 10 little fish. Oh my gosh, what is the Cares fish I have? Tom, are you still in the chat? I'm drawing a blank. Got these fish from Tom. I love them. Love them. They're beautiful. They're live bearers. They're on the Cares. I should have wrote it down because I always forget them, but they're in the 40-gallon breeder. No green water. But this tank up here, I'm just hoping the plants start growing faster. Faster. Everyone's saying, hey. 17-gallon, interesting. Yes, it's like one of those all-in-one tanks. It has a thing on the back because it was a saltwater nano tank for me for a couple of years. But now I have a pump in the back, sponge filter in the back, heater in the back, and he's in here. This is his quarantine tank. And even after, it's like until he gets bigger, there's really no tank he would be safe in. And if I put him with the smaller community fish, they won't be safe. So he's going to live in this tank until he's big enough to maybe go in a 55, maybe a 40-gallon breeder will be his next step up, a 40-gallon breeder. But right now I have those 40-gallon breeders ready to go in case something happens with the Ambunas, with the peacocks, in case something happens with Oscar fish, or in case something happens with Jay Wilson. What are the other ones that I'm testing out? But adding big fish with big, and that was what this whole video was supposed to be about. These two big fish together is so stressful for me. I don't know if it's stressful for you guys, but it is so stressful because they look like everything's getting along, but you just can't tell. So I'm constantly like watching, and when I'm not there, I put a little camera on it, and I watch it from upstairs. That puts me at $7.99. Not that I'm about the numbers, but still cool. It's very cool, Select Pet. Dee Dee's in the house. Hey, Dee Dee. Hippie John the Fisherman. Hippie John the Fisherman. What a great name. Maybe because I'm an old hippie. Actually, I'm a hippie wannabe. I was probably in grade school when there were hippies. And I pretended to be a hippie and dressed like a hippie, like in the late 60s. And I wanted to be a hippie, but I would be grounded if I tried to be a hippie. So I wasn't allowed to be. LOL. True. It's not about the numbers, but it's about the drug checking. It's like, oh, it's like a drug checking your videos, views, and subs constantly. It can, especially when you look at analytics. It can be a little addictive. I realize why I hate bow front tanks. I bought a 36 bow front, and apparently you can't get lids for them anywhere. No, but you can make them out of those twin layer polyurethane, twin wall, polycarbonate lids for like greenhouses. Not the wavy ones, but the twin walls. Cut it about a quarter inch, a little less than a quarter inch too small, and then put hot glue all around it so no air can get in because, well, I have a problem with ants here and there, especially this time of year. You put the hot glue that seals it up and nothing can get inside of it. And then just put one of those 3M hooks on it. And it can be super smooth and it fits right on top. You would never know. Or you can make two separate ones because I'm assuming the 36 has the middle. If it has the middle, I would make two little ones. If not, I would make one big one, and they're so easy, so easy. And they really are easy to keep clean, too. And you can buy this stuff at Home Depot. I get a big sheet at here. I'm assuming all Home Depots. When you keep cichlids, it's best to be aware. Oh, on the edge of my seat aware. I'm so afraid. Body Talarico. Hi there from the UK. Howdy. Welcome. Bodie. Welcome. Mississippi hippie. I'm a new age hippie. Oh, okay. I'm glad they're coming back. As long as you stand for something. But you gotta stand for peace and love and let me see, what was it? Oh, sex and drugs and rock and roll. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool anymore now that I'm a mom and a grandmom. Peace and love is cool. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Evil, evil, and evil. Look up Guapo Mel on YouTube. Oh, I will. Thank you. I will. Just thought I'd say hello. I'm new to this channel. Love it already. I'm watching from the UK. I'm so glad you joined us. Thank you. Hippie John the Fisherman. We got a Hippie John the Fisherman and Miss Hippie. Hello. Look at that. And Mississippi Hippie. Mississippi Hippie. Garcia. Sir, what's happening? We got to practice it again. Vieja, no. Vieja. Vieja. I have to think about it. I have to sound it out now when I see it. Vieja. Vieja. Hippie is a state of mind, not a specific time or decade. huh, I like that. Never realized that because growing up, I've always aspired to be a hippie. The baby boomers were all hippies or anti hippies, one of the two. And because I was born in 1959, yes, I'm over 60, 1959, I'm on the tail end of the baby boomers. I'm a boomer and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be a boomer. And the 3M hooks, that's it. That's it. They're clear on top of the clear, and they look really good and neat if you cut it smooth, and it's super easy to cut. It's easier to cut with the grain, but against the grain, just make several smaller slices. And then once you put the hot glue on, it smooths everything out. Smooths everything out. But I was going to try silicone. Okay, silicone would work. I don't usually, well, yeah, I did just started using some clear silicone in my reptile room. Yeah, silicone will work. I just do hot glue because it's fast and I'm a little impatient. You have had a red devil, you know, high aggression. That's the other one. My red devil, Guy Smiley, will never be in a tank with anybody. And I was thinking about putting maybe a 75 or another 55 here for the red devil, but I don't even want them side by side this way because I think they would be at each other. So my red devil is out in the other room. Unfortunately, he's in a 40-gallon breeder because he can't turn around in a 55. So I need to get him at least like a 90-gallon or like 75-gallon probably. And here's why I'd pick a 75 over a 90. I get a 75-gallon for $100. 90-gallon fish tank, not so much. Not so much. I'm doing good with the fishes, doing great, just doing videos. Nice. Garcia Aquatics, I want to ask you if you would ever come on my live stream. You must answer me, por favor. It's peace, love, and do not harm, but take note. That's right. That's right. Are you going to Aquashella? I am not going to Aquashella. I am going to Keystone Clash because it's in driving distance, and I'm sharing a room with Callie. Thank you, Callie. So we're split the cost of these crazy prices of hotel rooms. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Yeah, it was bad. Drugs take on a different meaning when we get older. They do. Oh. Did that happen? Did you see that? I bet you I just lost my second camera. I guess there's a time limit. Yeah, I just lost my second camera. So here's the only cameras I got is for the Oscar and then me. So you're stuck with me, guys. Okay. So I thought I'd take a video that Vieja. That Vieja. I have to, or torch and pinch. My gosh, I'm so far behind in chat. I'm sorry. We've been a big inspiration to me, lovely lady at Q. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet to say. How are you, bud? Who's that? Who's he talking about? John? Who's John? Who's John? Did I miss a John? Did I miss a John? Okay. Oh, I keep doing that. Why am I'm touching the wrong buttons, guys. So if we disappear, it's because I'm touching buttons. I don't want to touch buttons. I'm going to turn you off because you're driving me crazy. When is your next live stream? I go every Sunday at 7 p.m. I think next week, though, I'm going to have a visitor. I'm going to keep it a surprise because she's going to come here. She's coming up here. So you know it's not Elizabeth because she'd be coming down here from ROC. But I have talked to Elizabeth, and she's doing fine and well and wishes everybody in the Fish Fam amazing time. She's doing well. Very, very busy. Yes, I'm booked 2 queen-size beds. Ooh, yes. I was born in 1966. Rock on. Guess where my parents took me in 1969? Somewhere where I wasn't allowed to go, I bet. Lemon fish. Okay, so the 6 lemon tetras that I got, right? They're so old, they're about to die. I knew they were old. The guy turned them into the fish store. But then at this fish store, Kuboids, right up the road, 20 miles, he had one lemon tetra. And let me tell you, that one lemon tetra is so bright yellow. The fins are yellow. It is very different than those other lemon tetras. I would love a whole school of those lemon tetras with the yellow fins and the bright yellow. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I understand that. Yellow fish. There's something about yellow fish, Lefty. There's something about yellow fish. Something about it. Q. Your Oscar is beautiful. Check out my Oscars. I cannot wait. Mr. Aquatic News. And I'm glad they're posting your link because did you have a different name or did I just meet you? Did you pick a day to do coffee with Q? I did. Last week it was supposed to be Tuesday, then my boss wanted me to work, so I tried to go earlier. Blah, blah, blah. I think Tuesday is the only day that I'm not working. So unless there's an emergency, like a tank is leaking somewhere, because that's what happened and I had to go. It's going to be Tuesday morning. I'm going to go over I think there's 3 new mugs that I made this week and a little more update. And I even got the Keurig coffee maker from the camper because we had to close down the camper. And I'll make a cup of coffee and drink it. And that was fun. It lasted about like maybe 15 minutes. Wait, Scott, you're that age? I would have pegged you for someone born in the 80s. Lefty? I won't say it. Remember, my little sister lives in York, Pennsylvania too, but I'm staying at the Holiday Inn Friday night through Saturday. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is cool. This is actually the first time I've been to your stream. I thought so. I know we have Mississippi Hippie, but Hippie John the Fisherman, I didn't have notifications turned on for you. Been in the fish pans. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. I'm so happy that you're here. Yellowfish are beautiful. Oh, especially Triton the Trimac. I had yellow convicts. They're Karis fish, and they were breeding, and I couldn't keep the fry alive. But those fish, when they were breeding, were almost like glow in the dark yellow, especially the female. I would have thought it's the male. They're just beautiful fish. But now I have one male. I don't think any breeding is going to happen with that. So that tank is no longer a Karis fish. But Tom, you're in the house. What kind of Karis fish would I have? Red and blue tails. I think I got them from you. That are live bearers. I have a whole tank of them now, and I love them. And as soon as you say the name, I'll be like, that's it. But I can't remember the name. The live bearers that are also a Karis fish. Sit down, youngin'. That's right. You telling Lefty. That's what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You've met on other streams, but first time on yours. Well, welcome. And I have to apologize for anybody I forget because this is your brain on drugs in the 70s. I have lost a few brain cells from, Whip It Good. And if I could go back and change, well, I guess I didn't. That's not a regret of mine because I'm in recovery 28 years and I have found God and have a life that I could never dream of. And I may not have been here if I didn't do all those drugs. So that is not I do have one regret in life, but that is not it. Are me and Lefty the only guys around 30 here? Maybe. I love the gold yellow convicts. Yes, still trying to find some 3 years and counting. I wish my fry had made it because Rob 93 wanted some and I was so excited that they bred. And then the second time that they had fry, I tried to remove the fry. I just was not successful in any way, shape, or form. I was being taught the aspects of animation editing and that professor and a metal singer. Okay. Hey guys, no lie, this Saturday coming up, I'm 51. Nice. 51. Hippie John the Fisherman will be 41 on Wednesday. Oh, I love birthdays. Limia. No, not the Limia. Dang. I made it to Woodstock. I did not. My brother got grounded for trying to go to Woodstock because I lived in Waverly, Pennsylvania, which is right about a half hour, an hour, maybe 40 minutes from Binghamton, New York. So we're kind of close to New York anyway. And my brother tried to get to Woodstock and he got caught and grounded. I was born in 1971. I was doing a lot of damage in 1971, unfortunately. Your stream has a good vibe. I'll be back. I'll be back. My daughter's name is Sarah O'Connor. And when the Terminator came out, she was a little thing at the time. Now she's over 30, but she was little at the time. And she thought they were saying Sarah O'Connor and blown away all the Sarah O'Connors and got very, very scared. I had to explain to her, your name is Sarah O'Connor. They're killing Sarah Connors. That's not real. This is real. I'll be back. I am very glad you'll be back. I was hatched. I was not born. So cool. So cool. My mother would smack me if I said that. There are a lot of live bears. Goodyids. Thank you. Thank you. Goodyids. They are goodyids. They're red and blue bodied, and especially the tail. And I just love them. I did a whole video on them. I don't know why I can't retain the names. 1965 for me. Wes Cairn Duff. Nice. 65 is nice. Bring singles for the hospitality drink room. Okay, Patty, guess what I found out tonight? Tonight. Like I didn't know it, had no clue. We are in charge of the hospitality room. How do you like that? Isn't that like putting a thief in charge of the Monopoly money? I don't know, but they don't know what they done. They don't know. All are whippersnappers. Need a strap. I'm moving about 20 minutes from Woodstock site. Oh, that is beautiful motorcycle riding country. I have ridden up that way on my bike. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely gorgeous up there. Absolutely gorgeous. What do they call that? Upstate New York. Upstate New York. Q, I'm at your website. What is the discount code again? FishFam. FishFam. F-I, no space. F-I-S-H, F-A-M. FishFam. Bunny Viper's in the house. Hey, Bunny. Have you ever noticed the name of a cichlid goes with its aggressiveness in most cases? Well, I know the Red Devil does. The Green Terror. Trimaculatus? Well, it's actually Trimaculatus. Yeah, no. Oscar? No. Who's my nasty one? I guess that's about as nasty as I get as my... Look at this. I wish you could see this, man. He is rescaping the whole thing. My Red Devil, which I don't know if he's a Midas or a Red Devil, actually. Because he's probably a hybrid, because I got him from when my Hot Lips passed away. My daughter got me a baby Red Devil. So I think she probably got it at Petco. That means you will be in charge of the goodies? Yes. Anybody knows me. The goodies. And I'm going to need help because I am not good being in charge of anything. Never planned a party that was a success. Alcohol-free 28 years. What do I know about alcohol? Nada. But I do know how to greet people with a smile and bring them in and have conversations and make sure we're all lined up. And the hospitality room is going to be right next to the YouTuber's interview room. So we could be like, yeah, we could be like that. We could be like that. That means you'll be in charge of all the, yeah. Hey, Barbara Jackson, how are you doing? Oh my God, I'm afraid they had a lot of drinks. A lot, yeah. Yeah. I did the audio tracking for Robbie Razor. Oh, rest in peace, lead singer of the Metal Knights. So, did you know, I'm going to take that, I was in a band. I was in the Pixie Dicks for a year and a half, but before that I was in the Royal Knights. Don't have to look them up. The Royal Knights, and then I had the Royal Knights. And that was more of a basement band, and we played all sober functions for probably 18 years. I played keyboards. In an uncomfortable social situation, any alcohol will do. Let me tell you, Stephen P. Instant asshole. Just add alcohol. That has never changed. You add alcohol, and I usually break out and, like those silver handcuffs and be taken away, and not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight. Get the beers, get the Mike Hard's lemonade. Everybody seemed to be like, ooh, this is good. Ooh, this is good. And I'm sorry, what? Pixie Dicks. Pixie Dicks. D-I-X. Pixie Dicks. Or, guys with little picks for their guitars. Pixie picks. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We played 70s music, and this band played at this level. I played at this level when got the audition, got in probably because my daughter was friends with them, but I was sitting way over my head. My whole career was pretty much 4 or 5 chords or 3 chord rock songs. I faked it. I loved it. Just had a blast. And this was a real band, so it only lasted about a year or so. But off my bucket list. I'm nicer with alcohol, but more emotional. Did you say Pixie Dix? Yeah, but it was DIX. And one Halloween, every Halloween when you play in it, you kind of have to dress up. I dressed up as a big pixie. I won't tell you what the guys dressed up as because they were Pixie Dicks. Yeah. Just kidding. It was a great experience. I had a blast. Had an absolute blast. But for somebody who's sober, going in and out of bars, taking a passion that was fun, it was no longer fun. It was a work. It was a job. And it was like, So, great. We'll have to deal with Weeping Stephen. Yes. Yes, but how great is this room going to be, though, right? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, Bob Kaler's, Aquatics is coming up. They're going to have Ethan on for part 2, I think, for his fish store. Correct, Patty. I expect to be my shoulder to cry on, too. That's going to be fun. Not the aquatic experience, Keystone Clash is going to be fun. I'm not going to go into anxiety overdrive. I'm going to count on my people and my friends to help me through this because already I'm in over my head. But that's okay. That's okay. And Mug by Q, you got my email, right? Oh, I also, look at me with a QR code. What? Yeah, and it worked. It worked. I love you guys, and I'm cracking bottles over heads. That's right. That's right. You're going to get a lot of love. Whoa. When I get tipsy, people think I'm mad. Oh, that's all right. We'll keep it going. Have you thought of OG getting into the gaming industry? Gaming industry. I don't know. I know you're not talking to me. Gaming industry. I don't even know. I think I played Pong. That's where you ruined your parents' TV set with this game you connected to the TV, and that's probably it. I think I did play Donkey Kong once when it came into the bar, but that's it. Not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. Nah, not a gamer. It gets me like that lager. I gotta say it one more time. Biahe. No. Bieja. And I gotta look up the name. Said a gay head? Heady gay? Dang. I'll look it up. Dang. God, my brain is like a sieve. But you know what? It doesn't matter. My heart's in the right place. So I can't remember names. I can't remember particular things. I don't remember. And it doesn't mean I don't think they're not important. It just means that I can only hold so much in this head. Pong was the best game ever. I know, right? It was amazing. My dad was so mad because he had those permanent lines in the TV. But yes, now we'll know when to tell when he's wasted. Just another reminder for me to stay away from fishy events. Liquid Zoo, you can stick with me. We'd have fun. I can have sober fun. I love sober fun. Restoration is very interesting. Black and white restoration. Don't know, but anyway, I am supposed to be on Bob's live stream right now, so I'm going to have to go. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the Super Fish Bowl, talking about all these large, aggressive fish, and so far so good, but I'm not letting my guard down. I am not, but I do need another verse to this seam thong for my seam thong, because you got to have a seam thong, right? I need a verse.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.